Good morning, everyone. I'm in the wrong microphone pot. Just my fault. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Radio Guy. I'm John Gale. We'll be doing some audio production today. We want to welcome everyone online. Thank you, Anita, for joining in today on the Radio Guy Facebook page. You can do so simply as well. All you gotta do is hit a thumbs up, give us a like, give us a share, give us some love. That's all I'm asking. Give us some great emojis. You can follow us on the YouTube channel, The Radio Guy, as well. Just hit the red subscribe button. Subscribe. It sounds like I've been drinking this morning. And I have, but it's only been water. And I got, I don't know if you ever tried these before yet. I'll do a little plug for these this morning. These Sargento Sweet Balanced Breaks. Anyone ever tried these before? This one is my favorite. It's got cheddar cheese. I can't see because of the light. Cheddar cheese. It's got almonds, little vanilla white chocolate pieces, and raisins, and almonds. And they're glorious. They have the proper, they're Greek yogurt flavored drops. Anyway, they're really good, and they come in this cool, like, vibey, what is that symbol of? That's some kind of a symbol. I forget what that means, but it's like yin and yang. Anyway, they come in those, the cheese on one side, all the other stuff on the other. It's really good. We like them. We eat them a lot around the Gale family, and I thought I'd give them a little plug today. So I'm just going to turn off my subs. I got to look behind my camera because my camera is right in the way. Unless I move this over, I'll just move this over for a second. We're going to get started with the production now because that's what you came in to watch, isn't it? Today we're going to take a look at KMHM. KMHM is our very first radio station on the list today, and it airs, let's see, what part of the country? Cape Girardeau, Marble Hill, Missouri. It is a Southern Gospel station. This weather forecast airs between 2 and 6 p.m. this afternoon. And I didn't tell you, but I do the weather for around 24 radio stations across the United States. From Texas to Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, Kansas, Wyoming, Texas, Louisiana, sometimes Florida. Lots of fun. And we do some audio production 3 times a week here on the Radio Guy page, on the Facebook page, and on YouTube. And if you are a radio person, you are welcome to tune in and enjoy the editing process. You know all about it already, but it's kind of fun to watch other folks do it. So that's what we're doing today. I've got Adobe Audition behind me right here. On your left, my right, it is Adobe CS 2020, which is the new version of the Creative Suite's Adobe Audition program, which is the audio editing portion of Adobe's suite of Creative Suite of products. You may have heard of Photoshop or Illustrator, Premiere, Animate, used to be Flash, those kinds of things. Anyway, Adobe has a suite of products. This is kind of one of the mainstays for audio production, Adobe Audition. And then on my left, or my right, your left, your right, my left, whatever it is. It's hard. I'm looking in the mirror, basically. Is the RFN forecast. And I do all the reads from there. It's a kind of neat little software package that we do the weather through each and every single weekday here on the Radio Guy. I don't do it every day. I used to do it every day, but people got tired of watching. And I get it totally. So here we go. Let's get started. Let's just get started, shall we? I'm going to switch mic input. So I'm going to mute me for just a second. There is nothing wrong with your audio as I do this. There we go. Now I'm in the right channel, which is all set for my voice. The other microphone channel was set for my son's voice, who does Twitch streaming on his channel, Derp Dawson. Check him out on Twitch if you follow the whole video gamer type of thing. All right, let's get started. KMHM. Let's see what we got. Start our recorder over here. I'm going to go tiny cam for you and let you see the process. In the red right here is my voice being recorded in real time on the second track of this multi-track session in Adobe Audition. In the first track right here is the music bed, which is now muted. If I unmute it, you can hear the music behind me. but we'll go back and edit that so it doesn't need to necessarily be in real time. Okay, if I'm a real pro and do it without mistakes, I could do it live, but I'm not that good of a guy. Sometimes I am. If you're in a real radio station and you're doing it live, you get the feel of it and you learn how to do it. But when you're doing forecast after forecast, you're not really paying much attention. It's a lot easier to just edit it this way. So that's what we're going to do. Here we go. Let's get started. I'm going to hit this right over here. This is just a timer that gives me a countdown. I'm going to go from 25 seconds to zip. And then I'll know, or 0 to 25. When I hit 25, it'll start flashing red at 22, and at 25, I got to be out. All right, they want this to be 25 seconds exactly. Here we go. From the KMHM 24-hour weather center, as we head into the evening tonight, a chance of showers and thunderstorms early on, then a slight chance of showers by morning. Otherwise, mostly cloudy skies and a low temperature around 68 degrees. More showers and thunderstorms possible on your Thursday afternoon. Otherwise, partly sunny and a high of 87 degrees. I'm John Gale on KMHM. All right. And I'm a little bit short on this one by about a second. So I'm going to see if I can do something about that. But what I'm just going to do is give you a different view in Adobe Audition. Here's my forecast where it starts. I'm just going to get rid of all this extra by using my razor tool. Here is the music bed. As it fades out is where my voice wants to come in. Now, normally I would come in a little bit earlier, but since I started late, let's see, we got to be out at 25. Is that correct? No, my voice has to be 25. Okay, so we're okay somewhere in between there. Looks good. We're going to unmute the music, as I said. Bounce down both of these tracks, the music and my voice, into one WAV file, like so, like thus and so. We are clipping a little bit. Now we're going to add some compression, normalization, some broadcast effects. That's good right there. Let's take a listen. KMHM weather. From the KMHM 24-hour weather center, as we head into the evening tonight, a chance of showers and thunderstorms early on, then a slight chance of showers by morning. Otherwise, mostly cloudy skies and a low temperature around 68 degrees. More showers and thunderstorms possible on your Thursday afternoon. Otherwise, partly sunny and a high of 87 degrees. I'm John Gale on KMHM. All right, good. And then we're just going to fade out with the rest of this. It's got to be at, they said 25, but it doesn't really account for that. So I'm just going to be out right here. See what this sounds like. KMHM. I'll go a little bit before that even. Okay. Looks good. Not sure what they want as far as the exact length of time. We can't time it perfectly when they don't give us the exact time to be out on, unless they're saying they want it to be a 30, and they're not saying that they want it to be a 30. They're saying they want it to be a, let's look here. Yeah, see, they say it needs to be a solid 25, but that's just my recording portion. They've got a little jingle, and that takes up more time. So I was right before 25, so I'm good. Let's just keep it right there. Haven't heard a complaint yet, so I'm not too worried about the exact timing of this, because I think I would have heard something by now. KMHM in the can. We're just going to go over here and overwrite this as we export the file to my E drive, overwriting yesterday's forecast. Now we're going to go ahead and find this KMHM. I'm going to delete all these extra files here today too. ADR right there. All right, that one's in the can, ready to roll through FTP file transfer protocol over the internet to the studios there in Cape Girardeau. We're going to move on to WSEO in Columbus, Ohio, Nelsonville to be exact. This is a country station whose forecast airs between 3 and 6 p.m. tonight. And they've got a dry forecast, meaning there's no jingle music bed behind me. Now, here, just for grins, we're going to open up a File Explorer window. And here we go. Let's pull this up here so you can see this right here on the right-hand side of your screen. We're going to go to the volume E, the E drive, and I'm going to delete all these sessions from this past week to 52 and delete them here. Clean up my E drive just a hair. 422 items there. And then I'll make it a little bit faster as I upload those forecasts. Okay, audition has encountered an error. Could not be created. Okay, not a problem. We'll just open up a new one. I deleted it accidentally. I understand. It's a session template folder. All right. 3 to 6 Eastern Standard Time forecast for Nelsonville, Ohio. A 30-second dry read. Here we go. Your WeatherBug forecast as we head into the evening tonight. Some scattered showers and thunderstorms likely this evening. Some of those storms could be severe, with increasing clouds and a low of 65 degrees. More showers and thunderstorms likely on your Thursday morning, becoming clear with a high near 83 degrees. Again, some rain and thunderstorms likely Thursday night with a mixed cloudy and mostly cloudy. No. All right, basically it's just lots of rain. There's only so many ways you can say, hey, Baba Rhubarb, how you doing, my brother? Here we go. Doing the weather for Columbus, Ohio station, WSEO. Country station. This airs 3 to 6. Your WeatherBug forecast as we head into the evening tonight. Some scattered showers and thunderstorms likely. Some of those storms could be severe. Our low temperature around 65 degrees. More thunderstorms and showers likely on your Thursday morning with a high near 83. And rain continues overnight Thursday evening with a thunderstorm thrown in. Our low temperature around 65 degrees. A chance of some showers and thunderstorms on our Friday afternoon, but sunny skies and a high of 86. This is WeatherBug forecaster John Gale on WSEO. Okay, we're a little bit over on this one, so I'm going to show you how we can trim me down, basically, in Adobe Audition. I'm just going to use my razor tool here real quick. Find my front ends and my outs. We're pretty close there. Now we're going to bounce this down, add some compression and our effects, our normalization and broadcast settings. I'm going to retrim, making sure this is real tight here because I'm just too long. I'm at 31.156. And I need to be exactly, I need to be at 30. So we're going to go to Effects, Time and Pitch, and then Stretch Pitch Process. Stretch Pitch Process. Got to be careful. And here we're going to change this from 32 to 30 exactly. Just a real simple 30.000, John. All right, good job. Hit apply. All right, that should have done it. Let's take a listen. Your WeatherBug forecast as we head into the evening tonight. Some scattered showers and thunderstorms likely. Some of those storms could be severe. Our low temperature around 65 degrees. More thunderstorms and showers likely on your Thursday morning with a high near 83. And rain continues overnight Thursday evening with a thunderstorm thrown in. Our low temperature around 65 degrees. A chance of some showers and thunderstorms on our Friday afternoon, but sunny skies and a high of 86. This is WeatherBug forecaster John Gale on WSEO. Perfect 30, as you can see. And so that one's ready to go. We're going to go ahead and Shift Control E, which is a shortcut in Adobe Audition to the export file window. Then we're just going to copy and paste WSEO's FM ADR file name. And we are overriding yesterday's forecast because nobody cares about yesterday's weather. Let's go TinyCam and find it for you in the E drive, sending it via FTP, file transfer protocol over the internet as I push this little button right there, FTP file feed. On time. Good job, John. Now we can move on to our next signal on the list, which is WZCC in Chiefland, Florida. This is a classic country format station, and they've got a dry mix as well. So in other words, I don't need to change my template. I'll just delete that file we did for WSEO and start over with a fresh track for WZCC in Chiefland, Florida. Wouldn't mind being in Chiefland, Florida right now. Let's see what their forecast is going to be like today. High of 89, 68 tonight, 82 tomorrow. Nice. Oh, they got some showers and thunderstorms going on. Okay, got a little bit of a long out. I need to be out by between 18 and 20 on this one. Let's get started. From the Broadcast Center, I'm John Gale with the Tri-Counties weather as we head into the evening tonight. An isolated shower and thunderstorm likely this evening. Under some cloudy skies, our low temperature around 68 degrees. More showers and a possible thunderstorm on your Thursday with some light and variable winds. A high near 82. Showers likely Thursday night with a low of 69. Forecasts and current conditions are available 24/7 by clicking the WeatherBug logo at suncoastradio.com. I'm John Gale on Country Legends Radio. All right, now we did that in one take, so we like to throw some confetti up in the air and celebrate. Watch your language, Bob says. Those pitch shifts, you got to be careful of those pitch shifts. That's for sure, Bobby. You crack me up, brother, I tell you. Love you and miss you. All right, let's go back to our Adobe Audition screen, and we're going to go ahead and trim up this guy right here. Deleting the excess there. There's the start. No, wait. Where's the start? There, I'm telling you. I knew it. I shouldn't second guess myself. There's the start of the forecast. Bounce it down. Add compression, broadcast effects. Let's take a listen. From the Broadcast Center, I'm John Gale with the Tri-Counties weather as we head into the evening tonight. An isolated shower and thunderstorm likely this evening. Under some cloudy skies, our low temperature around 68 degrees. More showers and a possible thunderstorm on your Thursday with some light and variable winds, a high near 82. Showers likely Thursday night with a low of 69. Forecasts and current conditions are available 24/7 by clicking the WeatherBug logo at suncoastradio.com. I'm John Gale on Country Legends Radio. Oh, hi, Anita. Thank you for tuning in. Glad you found your way back home. We're a little over on this one. We're going to trim real careful here. Look at the front. We might add our effect. I didn't know I went over. It didn't look like I went over at all. They want it to be perfect, so we're going to make it perfect. We'll go ahead and go to cam right and let you see this process again as we hit effects. Time and pitch, Bob. Stretch and pitch. And change this to 30. That's funny. All right, there we are. We're perfect and ready to roll. Let's go ahead and name it and claim it, brother. WZCC ADR. Afternoon drive, overwriting it. Now we can find it here in the E drive. Should be my last file. It is. All right, it's on time and it's a good job. That's what I like to hear. WKAL, Utica, New York is our next forecast on the list. They've got their own music weather bed, so we're going to go ahead and find KAL's jingle here in a multi-track session that I pre-created a few months ago. There it is, the first track, and my second track is my voice live right now. Rome, Utica, New York. Let's go cam left as we record this, and you can read along with me today. This airs 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and News Talk Station 1450 WKAL. Long intro, outro, short weather. Here we go. I'm John Gale with your official 1450 WKAL WeatherBug forecast as we head into the evening tonight. A slight chance of some showers after midnight. A low temperature of 56 degrees. It'll be mostly sunny on your Thursday. Some light winds out of the west and a high of 81 degrees. Mostly clear Thursday night with a high around... Oh, poopy. A high. It's not a high. It's a low. At night's a low. Day's a high. Come on, Johnny GB. Get it right. One more time. Let's do it again. I'm John Gale with your official 1450 WKAL WeatherBug forecast as we head into the evening tonight. A slight chance of some showers between midnight and 1 a.m. Otherwise, mostly cloudy skies, some light winds out of the west, and a low temperature of 56 degrees. It'll be mostly sunny on our Thursday with a high of 81. Clear Thursday night with a low of 57. That's your latest official 1450 WKAL WeatherBug forecast. I'm John Gale, 1450 WKAL, more stimulating talk radio. And there's the tornado warnings as it's noon here in Franklin, Ohio on the very first Wednesday of the month of June. Can you believe we're in June? Let me tell you what. We may be in June. What's frightening is what has happened to March, April, and May. March, April, and May. Anybody remember those? Oh, let's see. Yeah, we were all sequestered in our houses unnecessarily. Did I say that out loud? What am I doing here? All right. I hit the wrong forecast. Here it is. All right. Trim, trim, trim. We did go, oh, we're on time, Johnny G. What are you worrying about? That might be a hair over. Let's go ahead and unmute. I'll give you the Adobe screen view here as we bounce it down. I'm going to have to wait on doing my next read until the tornado sirens go. So we might just chat a little bit. How does that sound? That's what you got to do when you don't have a soundproof booth in your son's bedroom. Okay, here we go. Let's listen. I'm John Gale with your official 1450 WKAL weatherbug forecast. As we head into the evening tonight, a slight chance of some showers between midnight and 1 a.m. Otherwise, mostly cloudy skies, some light winds out of the west, and a low temperature of 56 degrees. It'll be mostly sunny on our Thursday with a high of 81. Clear Thursday night with a low of 57. That's your latest official 1450 WKAL weatherbug forecast. I'm John Gale, 1450 WKAL, more stimulating talk radio. Oh, I clipped the radio. Clipped off the radio. Well, you know what we can do when we do that? We can That's the awesome thing about the multi-track session, is you can just go back and fix it if you didn't do it right when you mixed it down. So here's my radio. Boom. All right, that's fine. Now I can rebounce again. Fresh. Compression effects. And we know it sounds good because we've already listened to it. Just want to hear that radio at the end. Radio. That looks good. And now we can make this a 30 by doing our time pitch shift. Bob. Our time pitch shift. Go time, camera right. Time and pitch, stretch and pitch process. We're going to go right at 3, 0, 0, 0, 5. Let's listen. I'm John Gale with your official 1450 WKAL radio. Talk radio. Perfect 30. All right, finally the tornado alarm stops. Of course, that's just the first round. I think it does it twice. Starts back up here in a few seconds. I'm pretty sure it used to do that in Kettering. I don't know if it does it in Franklin here or not. Franklin, home of Benjamin Franklin. You know, Benjamin Franklin founded the city of Franklin, Ohio. Yeah, he did. And like, oh gosh, I can't remember. It's 18 something. I don't know that he lived here or not, but I think the town was founded by him. WGNZ is our next signal on the list. Kind of a quaint little town turned into a little bit of Appalachia. And some of the parts are pretty poor and kind of hill ratty. But other parts are beautiful. I'll tell you what, the mansions in downtown Franklin were just phenomenally beautiful. And of course now they're just, a lot of them are trashed, but they're turning some of them back around and making them nice. So that's good. All right, Fairborn, Ohio. We got another music weather bed for them for WGNZ. Let's bring it on up. And the template session. There it is. Hit record. Franklin's, Springboro, actually, really uppity kind of area, but parts of it are very much like Franklin and Middletown and Middletucky. You know, all those funny things that they say about all those folks down here in southwestern Ohio. All those hill rats. All right, we got a 28-second read on this. This is a forecast on a Christian news talk station here in Fairborn, Ohio, just north of Dayton. Airs 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tim Livingston's radio station. Here we go. From the Miami Valley's 24-hour weather center, as we head into the evening tonight, some showers and thunderstorms likely over the evening hours. I don't like saying that. From the Miami Valley's 24-hour weather center, as we head into the evening tonight, some showers and thunderstorms overnight. Our low temperature around 65 degrees. More showers and thunderstorms on your Thursday afternoon with a high of 83 degrees and a chance of showers. Nope, too much. Got to be out by at least 12 on this. Let's do it again, John. From the Miami Valley's 24-hour weather center, as we head into the evening tonight, showers and thunderstorms. Having trouble saying that today. From the Miami Valley's 24-hour weather center, as we head into the evening tonight, we can expect some showers and thunderstorms. Our low temperature right around 50. I can't find my forecast quick enough with my eyes. From the Miami Valley's 24-hour weather center, as we head into the evening tonight, expect some showers and thunderstorms. Our low temperature around 65 degrees. More showers and thunderstorms on your Thursday afternoon with a high of 83. The brand new CD by Tim Livingston, Inside Information, is now available for purchase. Order online at timlivingstonmusic.com or by calling 937-454-9000. I'm John Gale, WGNZ staff weathercaster. All right, I said it wrong. It's supposed to be I'm WGNZ. I'm WGNZ staff weathercaster John Gale, but I said it backwards because Sometimes I get a little dyslexic. Yes, I do. I think this is the start right there. Let's find out. Pull it back. Pull it back. Yeah. All right. This is the stinger, meaning the music starts loud, fades down there as the voiceover comes on. You can see it in the file right here. Let me give you the bigger view. See, the music's hot right there, and then it starts to fade right here. It's a different level the rest of the time. That's where your music, where your voice goes over and over the bed. Let's bounce it down first. That's kind of smart, John. F5 is a shortcut I created to bounce down both those tracks into one, and then F6 is another macro that I made to add compression, normalization, broadcast setting effects, all that good radio stuff that makes me sound purty. And we're just going to trim up the front and the back here. Let's take a listen. From the Miami Valley's 24-hour weather center, as we head into the evening tonight, expect some showers and thunderstorms. Our low temperature around 65 degrees. More showers and thunderstorms on your Thursday afternoon with a high of 83. The brand new CD by Tim Livingston, Inside Information, is now available for purchase. Order online at timlivingstonmusic.com or by calling 937-454-9000. I'm John Gale, WGNZ staff weathercaster. Excuse me. I drank the water. It sort of dropped out of the wrong pipe there. I'm just going to go ahead and share this to a different, another radio. Join me for live jingle production here, and we're going to send it to a jingle group, Radio Jingles and Air Checks group. I hope they let it post. Alrighty then. Thanks. Here we go. We're going to move on now. We've just saved this, and we need to make sure it's our complete 30, and it is. It is a complete 30. So we're going to go ahead and export the file by hitting Control-Shift-E, a shortcut in Adobe Audition. Naming it WGNZ AM 80R and overriding yesterday's forecast. Yes, we would like to, because nobody cares about yesterday's weather anymore. And now we'll go we'll go cam left here. That sounds good. Let's find WGNZ that we just saved to my personal E drive. There it is. Matches up. Gonna FTP it, send it on its way via file transfer protocol through the internet to the automation computer at WGNZ in Fairborn, Ohio. And we're going to move on to the next signal on the list, which is a pair of country stations in Pennsylvania. And they've got their own, let's see. No, they do. No, we don't. I'm still stuck on GNZ. Yeah, I thought this was a dry forecast. There's no jingle behind me on this one. Just my voice personally by itself. WQBR, 99.9 FM in Scranton and 92.7 FM in Altoona. It's a 20-second read exactly. And no highs, no range, no lows. A perfect temperature number. As we all know that's how weathermen work. With perfect accuracy. Right? All right, let's start our recorder. We're going, and let's hit our timer and start. 20-second read. Here we go. Here's the latest from WQBR overnight. A slight chance of showers early on, otherwise mostly cloudy skies, some light winds out of the west, and a low temperature of 62 degrees. A slight chance of some showers on your Thursday afternoon, but expect mostly sunny skies with a high of 84. I'm John Gale in the Bear Country Weather Center. All right, and that was a perfect one take, guys. So we're going to give us some confetti. Gonna celebrate. Thank you very much. Wow, that's a lot of confetti. Using our razor tool in Adobe Audition, let's give you that large Adobe view. We trimmed off the rear end of that, and let's find our front end, which should be right around here, it looks like. We'll trim right there. Whoops, didn't mean to add that extra clip there. Undo that. Scroll it back. There's our 20-second read exactly. Bounce it down, add some compression, normalization, broadcast effects. Looks like we're a little long. Let's see what we got. Here's the latest from WQBR overnight. A slight chance of showers early on, otherwise mostly cloudy skies, some light winds out of the west, and a low temperature of 62 degrees. A slight chance of some showers on your Thursday afternoon, but expect mostly sunny skies with a high of 84. I'm John Gale in the Bear Country Weather Center. All right, that's great. Looks like we've got a lot of viewers right now. We've got 8 viewers in the Facebook page, so that is awesome. Make sure you say hello if you're from the Jingle group that we just posted to. We'd love to hear what part of the nation you're watching from. Just give us a shout out. We will gladly say hello to you and engage a little bit. We are a little bit over here. We're at 20.167. So the way we're going to fix that is I'm going to go cam right, give you a different view of this. And we go to our effects page, time and pitch, and then stretch and pitch process. Then we're going to go down to the duration currently, which is 20.167, like I just said. And we're going to make it exactly 20. We're going to drop off that 1/10 of a millisecond because it's probably a satellite forecast, and they've got to be timed just right. And there we are. Perfect. 20-second read. Okay, so now we can save it by hitting Control-Shift-E, which is a shortcut in Adobe Audition CS 2020. We're going to just copy and paste the WQBR-FM-OV forecast file name over it and overwrite that forecast from yesterday's weather, because nobody cares about yesterday's weather anymore. And we're going to find it in the E drive. Let's see. Let's switch cams. Let you see this. There it is, WQBR-FM-OV overnight. Okay, Ronald Vernon. Hi from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Hey, thanks for joining in, Ron. Glad you're here with us today. Kevin Dilworth watching from Phoenix. That's awesome. I don't know that I've got any Arizona forecasts today. We shall see. WQBR off and running on time. Good job. Let's move on to the next signal on our list today, which is KULH. It's a Christian contemporary format station located in Brookfield, Missouri. And they've got their own music weather bed as well. I'm going to hit the tiny weather cam, shrinking down. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Let's close out this multi-track session in Adobe Audition and find the pre-created sessions template that I made, a few months ago when we first started this whole shebang for KULH. There it is. All right, bring it up. Their jingle there in the first track of my multi-track processor here, Adobe Audition 2020. Music bed right there. It is muted. My voice is in the second track, where the red is recording in real time. Okay, so I've got a 28-second read on this one. It's actually 28 to 32 seconds. Fading out at the end, so we've got a lot of leeway here. Watching from Phoenix. Yes. Kevin Dilworth. Yeah. Ron, you're welcome. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you're here, brother. Give us a thumbs up. Share with all of your radio friends. We're trying to gain a greater radio audience. It looks like we did pretty well there with the Jingle Facebook page, so that's pretty neat. All right, we're going to go ahead and start recording. Just hit my timer, and let's see what we can come up with on this one, a 28 to 32. Here we go. From the Wave Weather Center, I'm WeatherBug weathercaster John Gale. As we head into the evening tonight, some showers and thunderstorms likely. Otherwise, mostly cloudy skies this evening, a low temperature around 68 degrees. More chances of showers and thunderstorms, especially on your Thursday afternoon, becoming gradually sunny with a high of 87. A chance of showers and thunderstorms overnight Thursday night with a low of 70. That's a look at the latest weather information from the Wave Weather Center. All right, I went over a little bit, but since we can go to a 32, that's pretty cool. I think this is the start. 28 to 32. There it is, of course. You can tell, get a little louder, a little more professional looking on the wave file when I start the forecast. This is a stinger that starts to fade out here at the end. And since I went over a little bit, I'm going to start it just a hair earlier than normal. Yeah, that looks good. Let me give you that bigger view of the editing process here. So here's the jingle. The stinger starts to scroll down in volume. And I'm just going to bounce up my voice just a hair more on this one. We've unmuted both tracks, and now we can bounce both of those files down into one wave file right here. And now we can add some compression, some normalization, some broadcast effects in the multi-band compressor setting under the Effects tab up at the top there. All right, let's take a listen. Let's see what it sounds like. From the Wave Weather Center, I'm WeatherBug weathercaster John Gale. As we head into the evening tonight, some showers and thunderstorms likely. Otherwise, mostly cloudy skies this evening, a low temperature around 68 degrees. More chances of showers and thunderstorms, especially on your Thursday afternoon, becoming gradually sunny with a high of 87. A chance of showers and thunderstorms overnight Thursday night with a low of 70. That's a look at the latest weather information from the Wave Weather Center. All right, that's good. So we can go to 32 on this. So I'm going to go right to 32 and go ahead and delete the rest of that jingle that we don't need. Then we're going to go real quick. Let's give you the tiny weather cam view here as we do our favorite tab and then a fade out because they want to fade out at the end of the jingle. Okay, just like that. It does it automatically. Whatever you highlight in Adobe Audition, it will fade out completely. So all you radio folks who are tuned in, we've heard from Kevin. We've heard from Ron. Anyone else want to say hello and tell us where you're watching from today? We'd like to say hi. Make sure that you share and like today. We'd appreciate that greatly. And tell us how long you've been working in radio, Ron. What station are you at? That kind of stuff. You guys are welcome to share to your heart's content. We like to engage with all the radio folks here on the Radio Guy each and every broadcast. So, all right, this one's ready to bounce down to my E drive, save it, export it to KULH FM ADR for afternoon drive. The software that I'm using that you see here on your right, this is just the File Explorer. Let me go ahead and save it, and I'll show you again here. KULH. All right, open that and send it on its way. This is a part of the radio forecast network that I do the weather for. This is the software that I log into. It's all in the cloud. And it works pretty cool. It gives me the option of being able to pick different forecasts. Like this forecast is the National Weather Service. I can also choose a different one. I can choose, I think this is WeatherBug for the next station, which is Wichita, Kansas. Or there's another option here. This is weatherforyou.com. So kind of a neat, and that fourth one is a broken link. So I just pretty much use the National Weather Forecast. Okay, we got another viewer today, John Briggs. Hey, thanks for listening, John. We appreciate you being here. Let's give some confetti out to John and all the folks that are watching the Radio Guy today. John Briggs, the weather forecaster for RFN. Awesome. You've been in radio over 20 years. Wow, that's awesome. Did you just stumble upon us from the jingle post in the radio page on Facebook? You probably did. Tell us how you found out about us. That'd be great. We would appreciate it. Make sure you tune in again. We do this every other day, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday here on the Radio Guy Facebook page. Or you can also check us out real simple. We're also on YouTube. So you just look for the Radio Guy, not the Radio Weather Guy. I got to change that banner up at the top. So it's just Radio Guy. And then hit the red subscribe button. If you do that, you'll get notifications every single time that we load up or go live or whatever. You'll find it on your phone first, and you can tune right in. We've tried to stay right around 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, John. Yeah, you did. You did find it that way. I love your post there. Is that that's awesome. I love the tributes to the Three Stooges there with the band with the guitars. That's awesome, brother. I am a Stooge fan myself. Okay, let's see. We're ready to go on this one. Yeah, KULH. We're done with that. Now we can move on here to KIUL. 30-second read. This airs 6 to midnight tonight on out there in Syracuse. It's a dry read. In other words, there's no jingle on this forecast, just my voice dry in all of its glory. KIUL. Let me bring up a dry template. There we go. And hit record. How long you been with RFN? John? Let's see, this airs 6 to midnight tonight in Kansas, Wichita. Here we go. Here's your western Kansas weather for this evening. An isolated shower and thunderstorm early on. Otherwise, partly cloudy skies tonight. It's not quite early on. Those are isolated between 8 and 4. I forgot to see the 4 ahead of time. That's my fault for not viewing my forecast very clearly. We'll go tiny cam, give you a better view here. One more shout on this one. Here's your western Kansas weather for this evening. An isolated shower and thunderstorm this evening. Otherwise, partly cloudy skies and some light winds out of the southeast. Our low temperature just around 62 degrees. Sunny skies and warm on your Thursday, a high near 98. And a chance of showers and thunderstorms overnight Thursday evening with a low of 63 degrees. For your sunny Friday, it's going to be hot at a high near 100 degrees. From the Weather Center, I'm John Gale. Okay, I'm a little long on that one, so we're going to go to a little short, and we're going to go to the Adobe screen here and trim off the back end of that. Here's our front end, I think, of the forecast right here. More shout on this one. Yep, here's your Western Kansas so weather for the season. That excess there in the front end, the mess up that we did. Now we can bounce down. Let's see, let's add our compression, normalization, and effects. Let's trim real tight here on this because we're going to use our time shift pitch here to make sure that we are right at a 30 that they want it to be. So we're about as tight as we can be on that. Let me go to a different view on here for you and let you see effects, time pitch, stretch pitch. You see it's a 28.92 and it needs to be a 30. So we are almost a second and a half short. Oops. For whatever reason, in Adobe Audition, when I try this new duration, no matter what I do, I don't know if you radio people, let me know if you have the same issue. When I do the stretch pitch, when I hit the new duration, wherever I place my cursor, it scrolls back to the front end, and I have to replace my cursor every single time. Does anyone do it any differently? If you do, please let me know. John, you've been with RFN for about 12 years. That is so cool. Very cool. All right, so we're now at a 30. Let's listen. Here's your Western Kansas weather for this evening. An isolated shower and thunderstorm this evening. Otherwise, partly cloudy skies and some light winds out of the southeast. Our low temperature just around 62 degrees. Sunny skies and warm on your Thursday. A high near 98. And a chance of showers and thunderstorms overnight Thursday evening with a low of 63 degrees. For your sunny Friday, it's going to be hot and a high near 100 degrees. From the Weather Center, I'm John Gale. I was a little too excited on that one. It's like I've never seen 100 degrees in Wichita, Kansas. Oh, well, we'll just let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be. Oh, let it be. Just overwriting yesterday's forecast for KIUL. Now we're going to find it here in the eDrive and send it on its way via FTP, over the river, through the woods, through the intranet, over the ether waves, to the radio station there, the automation computer in Syracuse, Kansas. Moving on to KKGM, the next station on the list, covering Dallas and Fort Worth. Huge area there, huge AM signal. Southern Gospel format. It's a dry jingle as well. No jingle, dry bed. 1630 KKGM, Southern Gospel Station, airing 3 to 6 p.m. tonight. 20-second read exactly. Here we go. From the 1630 KKGM WeatherBug Weather Center, as we head into the evening tonight, mostly clear skies, a low temperature around 75. It'll be sunny and warm on Thursday, a high near 95. Heat index values as high as 99. Mostly clear overnight Thursday evening, a low of 74 degrees. All right, that'll work. I'll have to use my time pitch because I'm pretty short on that. But the way I was speeding through it, it'll sound okay. All righty, there's the front end of that guy. Let's give you the bigger view of the Adobe screen here. Scroll back. Yeah, we're way short. Let's see, where are we at? 18.7. Okay, let's go ahead. We're going to bounce it down, add our compression effects, normalization. We're going to retrim here now. And here in the front end as well. Looks good. I love to spin the mouse. It's my little thing I do. All right, now we can go to let's go to the different view because for whatever reason you can't see when I go through and show you any other way, but when I do it this way, so that's why I switch to the screen each time. Time pitch, stretch, pitch, and process. Anybody know about this? Here's what I'm talking about. Watch this real close. I'll show you what I mean. Maybe I can make this big. Let me see if I can make this bigger. No, it doesn't make it bigger. Just all right. So what I'm talking about here. Watch this. If I click on here. Highlight. All right, now that time it worked because I actually had done it twice. Normally when I do it, I have to do it twice each time for it to work. There we are, perfect 20. Let's listen. From the 1630 KKGM WeatherBug Weather Center, as we head into the evening tonight, mostly clear skies, a low temperature around 75. It'll be sunny and warm on Thursday, a high near 95. Heat index values as high as 99. Mostly clear overnight Thursday evening, a low of 74 degrees. Yeah, all right, John, that's a great tip. John says he uses Sony Acid Music Studio. It works great, but I've never used normalization, just edit the gaps. Yeah, you don't really have to always, if you've got a good signal and you got nice peaks all the way through and you're not getting real quiet and all that kind of stuff, you don't really need to totally add all those processes. I just have it already preset and it just does it automatically. It makes everything kind of nice and big and the same. You just edit out the gaps. Yeah. I like to keep some of the natural gaps unless it's really bad. All right, KKGM is in the can. Just going to override that forecast. Anyone else in? Let's take a look real quick. I got 7 viewers. That means there's some other folks who just are shy. You're not saying hello, and that's okay. I perfectly get that. But anytime, you're welcome to say hi, hi, hi. We'd be glad to give you a shout out, let everybody know where you're from, engage with you a little bit, especially all the radio folks and the folks that edit audio for production, for broadcast, that type of thing. KKGM, ready to roll. FTP and it's sending on its way through the internet. Got to move on to WTBH. WTBH is their second station in Chiefland, Florida. It is a Christian station as well, and it's a 30-second read for Joyful Sounds Radio. WTBH, there it is. Okay, let's hit record on Adobe Audition. Let's go cam left. Show you my beautiful face just a little closer. Not that will entice you anymore, but you never know. 6 to midnight tonight, Eastern Standard Time. This airs 30 seconds. Here we go. I'm John Gale with your WTBH forecast for tonight. An isolated shower and thunderstorm likely. Otherwise, cloudy skies with a low temperature around 68 degrees. More showers possible on your Thursday with a thunderstorm and a high near 82. Again, rain likely overnight Thursday evening. Otherwise, cloudy skies with a low around 69 degrees. And showers and a possible thunderstorm for your Friday expected, a high near 84. That's the latest forecast from 91.5 FM. I'm John Gale for Joyful Sounds Radio. All right, went over a little bit on that one. Let's go to the Adobe, but it was a one take. Let's give it a one take confetti celebration with the beautiful blowhorn. Yeah, it's a lot of confetti, isn't it? All right, gonna get rid of all those. Let's go to the Adobe Audition screen here and scroll back and let you watch this process here. Where's my start? I think here's my start. An isolated shower. And I'm John Gale with your WTBH forecast. Seconds, here we go. I'm John. All right, where are we at? Let's zoom in just a little bit more on this one. I'm Gale with your WTBH forecast for tonight. An isolated shower. All right, scroll back and pull it over. We're lining it up with the music bed here. And where are we at? Yeah, we're going to be over by about half a second, so we'll go ahead and trim that up here. As we bounce this down, both those, the music track and my voice track into one WAV file right here. Add the compression normalization. Zooming in real tight here and trimming off exactly where we need to be. My voice ends long, so we need to make it a 30. So we're going to go here at about 27. 91.5 FM, I'm John Gale for Joyful Sounds Radio. All right, that there. Well, let's do this. Trim that. I'm going to go ahead and add a fade out on this. So let's go to a different view so you can see me do the fade out. Just highlighting what I need in Adobe Audition to fade. Then I go to Favorites and Fade Out. It's about halfway down. And there it just fades out whatever I've done there. Clear the time selection tool. All right, we're right where we need to be. Yeah, now we can add our effect for time and pitch. Time, pitch, stretch, pitch. Now here's what I mean. Watch. All right, I did it twice again, so it's not doing it, of course, when I'm telling you about it, because I'm doing it right each time. Little idiosyncrasies in software kind of irk me sometimes, little things that glitch. All right, that's the wrong forecast. We're looking for WTBH here. There it is. Copy and pasting it here to export the file to my E drive. I've got a solid state drive. Hey, Johnny George, thanks for tuning in. And Leighton Morris. Leighton Morris from the UK. Awesome. Our first international viewer. You know what that deserves, Leighton? That deserves some confetti, I'll tell you that much, Leighton. The UK, all the way from the UK tuning in. Are you in radio? Are you in broadcast production? Do you do audio editing at all? Johnny, I'm pretty sure you do. Let's go ahead and go back to our tiny cam here. Thanks for announcing yourselves, guys. I greatly, greatly appreciate all of the support. Make sure you like, share, and follow us. It's a real simple thing to do. Give us that thumbs up. If you hit the follow button on the Radio Guy on Facebook page, you'll receive notifications when we load up a brand new video that we edit. I do audio production for about 24 radio stations across the United States at different times for the Radio Forecast Network, RFN. I've been doing it since the beginning of the year, just about. And what else can I say about it? Not sure. Oh, I do stations from, let's see, Florida to New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio. When I choose to do the forecast right now, my time, it's early afternoon. It's 12:30 Eastern Standard Time, my time. So most of the forecasts that I get are for the afternoon drive and the evening and overnight. Leighton Morris, I'm in radio, 25 years on the air, both in Spain and a station in Connecticut. Oh, that is cool. So you voice track Connecticut. You know, I'd love to get more into voice tracking. If you guys can set me up, all you radio people, let me know. If you guys need some VTing for a radio station that you know about, I'm your guy. I would love to help out. I really would. Been wanting to sort of move into the voice tracking type of stuff. WTBH now in the can. Going to overwrite yesterday's forecast. Hope that doesn't sound desperate. I don't mean to sound desperate. Been doing radio since 1985. Gosh, that's a long time when you put it like that. WTBH FM EV is now in the can, sending it via FTP over the internet to Chiefland, Florida. Now we can move on to WGRI, a station here close to me in Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm just north of Cincinnati, but south of Dayton, kind of in between, in the Springboro, Franklin, Lebanon area. That's where I live. So, had a studio. Oh, for a number of years, I've done jingles, voiceover work. I'm actually a singer. Done, led worship. Was an associate pastor for my church for nearly 24 years. Yikes. And during that time, worked in radio kind of off and on over the years. Worked at probably half a dozen radio stations here in the Ohio area. And I've done voiceover work. I've done characters for video games. I've done lots of radio broadcast commercials, some TV commercials. I've done audiobooks on Audible. Let's see. Worked for the Gale radio network, EMF, for a couple of years as a regional manager for that, all the stations here in Ohio, Indiana, and Michigan. That's kind of my background a little bit, guys. WGRI. Next station, like I said on the list, Cincinnati, Ohio. News Talk. It's a Christian station. This airs 6 to midnight. Inspiration 1050. Here we go. Enough about me. From the Inspiration 1050 Weatherbug Center for tonight, showers and thunderstorms likely. Otherwise, mostly cloudy skies with a low temperature around 68 degrees. More rain on your Thursday with a possible thunderstorm in the afternoon. A high near 86. Showers likely with a possible thunderstorm early on Thursday evening, and more showers overnight with a low of 68 degrees. From the Inspiration 1050 Weatherbug Center, I'm John Gale. Again, over just probably a few milliseconds, maybe half a second. Here's my start. Let's go to the Adobe screen. Let you see the editing. There we go. Pull it back. Here's our music bed. Unmute that. Let's go ahead and bounce down both the music and my voice into one. Add our normalization, compression, broadcast setting here. Yeah, we are. Well, it says 24, but by the time you got the jingle in there, we'll make it a 24. Let's go ahead and, yeah, it's 24.8. Almost a second into it. Let's go to the tiny weather view here. Let's hit effects and stretch pitch process here. See if I can get it to do it. I hit it twice, so 24. Yeah, that worked. I need to click twice each time. That's what I need to do. All right, let's listen. From the Inspiration 1050 WeatherBug Center for tonight, showers and thunderstorms likely. Otherwise, mostly cloudy skies with a low temperature around 68 degrees. More rain on your Thursday with a possible thunder. All right, music's a little hot. My voice is not. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to the multi-track session. Increase my voice by about 2.1 decibels. Now rebounce. Compression. Retrim. Go back to our effects, and now add our time pitch. Double click. That's what I'll do from now on. See, now there it did it. 24.02. 24 exactly. Okay. Sometimes it glitches out like that. Scrolls back to a very tight view on the front end. From the Inspiration 1050 WeatherBug Center for tonight, showers and thunderstorms likely. Otherwise, mostly better volume on that one. Low temperature around 68 degrees. More rain on your Thursday with a possible thunderstorm in the afternoon. A high near 86. Showers likely with a possible thunderstorm early on Thursday evening, and more showers overnight with a low of 68 degrees. From the Inspiration 1050 WeatherBug Center, I'm John Gale. Little rush there at the end, but it doesn't sound too bad. Leighton Morris in Connecticut. What station are you on? I'd love to stream you. What day part and what station? And I'll try to take a listen. We're going to shift Control E, which is a shortcut to export the file in Adobe Audition. Going to just copy and paste WGRI. It's the WAV file name for that WAV file. And now we're going to find it here in the E drive, WGRI, and move on to the next station on the list. FTP it, file transfer protocol, over the river through the woods to WGRI's automation computer in Cincinnati. Now we're going to move on to another station close by in Cincinnati. This is Sharonville Forest Park, suburb of Cincinnati, but it does cover Cincy and Blue Ash. It is WCVX, another Christian talk station. This one's got a long outro on it, and they've got their own music weatherbed as well, so I'm going to go ahead and find that in a pre-created template session that I made a few months ago. Starting our recorder, this airs 6 to midnight tonight, Eastern Standard Time. And Leighton in the UK. That is so awesome. What's the time? What time is it right now in the UK? I'm not sure about the time difference for UK, if you're still listening. I'm on Real FM 107.9 in, no, I can't even say it, no, just give me a break. I do Thursday afternoons. Awesome. I'll take a listen. What about the station in Connecticut? From the Christian Talk 1160 WeatherBug Center for tonight, showers and thunderstorms likely early on. Otherwise, cloudy skies with a low temperature around 68 degrees. More rain and thunderstorms for your Thursday with a high of 86. Thursday night, showers likely with a low of 68 degrees. This weather has been brought to you by Ketmoy, providing design, printing, and promotion services. 513-867-8800. From the Christian Talk 1160 WeatherBug Center, I'm John Gale. All right, that looked good. PM, let's see. John Biggs, 20 till 6 ppm. 20 till 6. Me too, 20 till 6. Did I mess up? I'm not sure what you're saying, John. I'm sorry. I'm about 30 seconds delayed from what you guys type. So sometimes when I say things, it doesn't quite connect when you write later, because I've already sort of moved on in my brain. 20 till 6. Not sure. Did I mess up? UK time. I gotcha. Okay. Scrolling back, unmuting the music. Let's take a listen. From the Christian Talk 1160 WeatherBug Center for tonight, showers and thunderstorms likely early. Again, we got a low volume there on my voice in comparison. You might not hear it. Facebook has their own compression setting on audio. It's 5:40 p.m. 5:40 p.m. Yeah. It's 12:40 a.m. or 12:40 afternoon Eastern time here. Rebounds. Compression. Here we go. From the Christian Talk 1160 WeatherBug Center for tonight, showers and thunderstorms likely early on. Otherwise, cloudy skies with a low temperature around 68 degrees. More rain and thunderstorms for your Thursday with a high of 86. Thursday night, showers likely with a low of 68 degrees. This weather has been brought to you by Ketmoy, providing design, printing, and promotion services. 513-867-8800. From the Christian Talk 1160 WeatherBug Center, I'm John Gale. All right, nice fade on that. That sounds real good. Okay, so let's see. We want to be out at 30. Trim it exactly right on. We're good to go on that one. Just a millisecond of breath on the front end of that. Let's Control-Shift-E, give you the different view. Let's go cam right on this process here. All right. Bob, thanks for following. He liked the radio guy. And you guys can like the radio guy as well. All of you, especially you audio editing radio broadcast professionals, you jingle makers out there that are tuned in right now. We got 9 viewers at one time. That's great. If you are watching from a different part of the nation, give me a shout. Let me know where you're from. We'd love to say hi, give you some confetti, and talk to you a little bit about your broadcast experience. So here's your chance. We're just going to go ahead and trim off the dead ends on this one. Yeah, there's the perfect 30. Okay. Export this file the old-fashioned way. We'll click through everything this time. Gonna name it WCVX AMEV for evening. And now we can find it. Layton in Connecticut, he does Saturday mornings on a station called SNSN Radio, WJGP, 1690 AM in Connecticut. Alrighty, very cool. WCVX. How long you been doing radio, Layton? I'm not sure. You might have said earlier. Let me scroll back. 25 years in radio. I got you beat, but not by far. Not by far. WCVX. Where you be? Where you be? WCVX. There you are. Okay. Going to open that up and send it via FTP, File Transfer Protocol, over the internet. On time. Good job. No problems. Moving on to WPLK. WPLK is in Palatka, Florida, which is just east of the St. John River in Florida. Not quite all the way to the East Coast, but a little bit inland there. And they've got their own music weather bed as well. So we're going to open up that multi-track session template that we pre-created a few months ago. This airs 6 to 10 Eastern Standard Time. It is a nostalgia station. In other words, they pretty much play anything. I've heard Charlie Pride and I've heard Prince almost back to back. So that's that kind of station right now. WPLK started our recorder. This is a 30-second read. Here we go. From the WPLK WeatherBug Weather Center for tonight, a chance of showers and thunderstorms with cloudy skies, a low of 68 degrees. More showers and thunderstorms for your Thursday expected. Calm winds and a high near 81. And showers and thunderstorms overnight Thursday evening, a low of 68 degrees. A chance of showers with a possible thunderstorm on your Friday morning, a high of 84. I'm John Gale from the station that plays everything, WPLK 898.3 Palatka. That looked good. Palatka. They kind of went crazy. I don't know. Let's see. Who's the guy that works for RFN? Let's see. I think it's John. John, I don't know if you do WPLK for any day part. They got on us for mispronouncing WPLK's Palatka station. Different people were calling it Palatker and all kinds of different pronunciations. They sent out an email to all of the weather forecast guys for RFN and said, hey, you guys got to pronounce this right. It's the city that the station is located in. It's Palatka, Florida. A lot of the cities in Florida, they're named after Indian names. I'm not sure if Palatka is one of them or not. It might be. Let's take a listen. From the WPLK WeatherBug Weather. One more time, I heard a little snap there. Sometimes it's my audio card in my computer. From the WPLK. It looks like I clipped it. Let's go back. We'll just rebounce down here real quick. One more time. From the WPLK WeatherBug Weather Center for tonight, a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Again, my voice, it's a little quiet. I think I'm recording a little softer than I normally record. I'll have to look at my settings. Yeah, my son messed with the board a little bit here. He does video gaming for Twitch in the evening, so he changed the board a little bit. I was wondering why it was quiet. Here we go. From the WPLK WeatherBug Weather Center for tonight, a chance of showers and thunderstorms with cloudy skies, a low of 68 degrees. More showers and thunderstorms for your Thursday expected. Calm winds and a high near 81. And showers and thunderstorms overnight Thursday evening, a low of 68 degrees. A chance of showers with a possible thunderstorm on your Friday morning, a high of 84. I'm John Gale from the station that plays everything, WPLK 898.3, Palatka. All right, perfect, but we got to be at 30. We went a little bit over. Just going to do some trimming here real quick, and now, whoa, what happened here? I lost my whole session. What happened? Okay, I think we're back now. That was a weird thing. Not sure why it did that. Because we're a little over. Just doing the time and pitch. We're stretching it, or actually compressing it a little bit is what I should say. There, it did that. I'm talking about 30.000 is what we need to be at. Or it should be good now. From the WPL. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. So we got a few more viewers. Thanks for letting us know where you're from. Stephen Bellinger. Bellinger or Bellinger? I think it's Bellinger. Steve, you're from Windsor, Ontario, Canada. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for tuning in to the Radio Guide. We're going to give you some confetti and welcome you with some blowhorns right now. John Biggs in Owensburg, Kentucky. From Indianapolis, he moved to Kentucky back in the 70s. We're not too far apart, John. Not too far back apart. I'm in Cincinnati area, so hour and a half, 2 hours from Indy. And Kentucky, we're dependent on where you are in Kentucky. Let's see, Lexington, I can probably be there in about an hour and 50. Something like that. You know, when you're in Ohio, you don't talk about mileage. You say, okay, it's going to be an hour. It'll take you about 50 minutes. You know, I don't know why we do that here in Ohio. Dominic Fortini, hello radio, hello to you, welcome, thanks for tuning in. And Austin Douglas, he does weather like this for 7 stations, most of them are online. From Houston, it looks like Austin from Kokomo, Indiana. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Give us a like on the Facebook page, make sure you hit follow, and you can tune in. Next time we'll send you a notification when we start up. But that confetti is for you guys, you radio folks. Thanks for tuning in. You're awesome, and we're glad that you're here with us today. All right, let's see where we're at. We're at a 30, so we're perfect right now. Now we can Control-Shift-E, which is a shortcut. I'm using Adobe Audition CS 2020 for those of you who just recently tuned in. And that is a part of the Adobe Creative Suites package, which includes, you know, Photoshop, Illustrator, Premiere. What else? Used to be Flash. Now it's Animate, Illustrator, and this is Adobe Audition. So we're overwriting WPLK's forecast from yesterday because nobody cares about yesterday's weather. Then we're going to find it in my eDrive. I've got a solid state separate eDrive, which I love. It's like a 5 terabyte drive, basically a giant thumb drive, really. It doesn't have any moving parts, which just makes it smooth as silk and speedy, which I really, really like. My son, like I said earlier, he uses this computer to stream with at night on Twitch doing video gaming. He has his own channel called Derp Dawson, and he's been doing that for a number of years. We got him this computer last year. We did our own home build, which is pretty cool, and we built this guy to just be a screamer. So we built it together. That was a lot of fun. We're probably going to change out the processor. Sometime this year, we're going to go from an i7 to an i9. This is KIMX. This is a dual read out of, let's see, out of Laramie and Cheyenne, Wyoming. 2 cities far apart enough that they have 2 different weather forecasts, but we got to do them both in 26 seconds. Sometimes we can read them together if they're alike. Let's see, Austin, you use I Like Audacity. It does it for me every time. Audacity is a great free tool to do audio editing with. I use it very, very much. I switch back and forth between Adobe Audition and Audacity as well. Good information. And then we had an earlier broadcast professional talk about using, let's see, I think he used Sonic. What did he say? Let's see. Sony Acid Music Studio works great for him. So however you get there, it's all right. Adobe Audition, it can be, it can be massive. You can do huge multi-tracking for creating, whole songs and things like that with, hundreds of different tracks if you need be, or movie audio, or something as simple as just 2 tracks like this one. The voiceover track here, starting in track 2, will be where my voice is recording right now in real time. Above it is the music bed for KIMX. Okay, let's see. How close are these apart? 48 degrees, showers with a thunderstorm, breezy. We're a little different, 48 to 52, 81 to 85, 48 to 48. We're going to have to do them separately, which means I got to be a little fast. Got to get my lips moving a little quicker. Here we go. Just let's see. Today is Wednesday. All right, here we go. From the WeatherBug Weather Center for southeastern Wyoming for Laramie tonight, a slight chance of showers and windy conditions, a low of 48 for your Wednesday. Sunny with thunderstorms in the afternoon, still windy with a high of 81, and partly cloudy Thursday night, a low of 48. For Cheyenne, some thunderstorms. I messed up, I think, anyway. This is going to be a lot, guys. I'm going to have to shorten it up. From the WeatherBug Weather Center for southeastern Wyoming for Laramie tonight, a slight chance of showers and windy, a low of 48 degrees on your Thursday. Sunny with some storms, still windy, a high of 81. Thursday night, partly cloudy, a low of 48. For Cheyenne tonight, some thunderstorms likely, a low of 52. Sunny with a chance of storms on your Thursday, a high of 85. And Thursday night, partly cloudy, a low of 48. I'm John Gale on Wyoming's #1 hit music station. All right, that's good. I do this one with a little more high energy. It's a hit music station top 40 format. And they got some kind of a fast-paced jingle here. Let me show it to you as I give you the different Adobe Audition view. I'll show you here. Unmute the music bed. They've got a nice little stinger with a jingle that drops down. We should be good to go on that. Let's go ahead and bounce both music and my voice into one file. Add some effects, some compression. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Hit play. See what I mean? From the WeatherBug Weather Center for southeastern Wyoming. Again, I forgot that I recorded kind of quietly. I just changed that. Let's go back. Rebounce. Okay. Here we go. From the WeatherBug Weather Center for southeastern Wyoming for Laramie tonight, a slight chance of showers and windy, a low of 48 degrees on your Thursday. Sunny with some storms, still windy, a high of 81. Thursday night, partly cloudy, a low of 48. For Cheyenne tonight, some thunderstorms likely, a low of 52. Sunny with a chance of storms on your Thursday, a high of 85. And Thursday night, partly cloudy, a low of 48. I'm John Gale on Wyoming's #1 hit music station. All right, that looks good for their CHR station. Let's just trim down. Get real tight here on this one. See where we're at. Okay, I don't think we need to be at 30. I think that their music fades out at 30, but I needed to be 26. I'm going to let the music fade on that. I wouldn't want to clip that. And I haven't heard otherwise that I'm doing it wrong, so we will go ahead and export this file to KIMX. Let's go ahead and give you the tiny camera view here. Oh, let's go cam. Let's go cam right. So we're going to copy KIMX's FMEV file name from the FTP script over my head. Overwrite yesterday's forecast. Now I'll flip cameras here and go ahead and find it here in that E drive I was talking about, that SSD drive, KIMX. And we're going to move on to the next station on the list, which is KHAT. It is a sister station to KIMX. KHAT, you can guess, it's a country format. And they've got even a better jingle. I love K-Hat's jingle. You're going to dig it here as we bring it up. We'll start our recorder behind my head and go to a tiny camera look here as we read this same forecast again, only a shorter amount of time because I only got 24 seconds on this one. Today is Wednesday, correct? Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Wednesday, Thursday, Thursday night. Sometimes you do so many of these, after a while they blur. That KIMX weatherbed is from TM Studios, is it? I'm telling you what, it rocks. I love it, and I love K-Hats. I'm assuming K-Hats is as well. Signing out. Catch you, Leighton. Thank you for watching. Glad you tuned in, brother. Thanks for tuning in. And let's see, Austin. I like Audacity. We already talked about that. Great. Looks like it has a sting on the front and the back of it. Yeah, it's a donut. The K-Hat. It's a donut. Let's do it here. I'll let you listen to it. It's my favorite jingle. From the New Country 96.7 WeatherBug Weather Center for Laramie tonight, mostly clear with a chance of showers, a low of 48. Windy on your Wednesday. Nope, that's Thursday. I can't see the day part, so I try to remember it in my head. Steve says, ever do any work in the Detroit market? You sound amazing. Steve, I would love to do some work in Detroit. I have never been in Detroit at all. No, thank you for the compliment, though. I appreciate it. From the New Country 96.7 WeatherBug Weather Center for Laramie tonight, a slight chance of showers and breezy, a low of 48 degrees. On your Thursday, sunny with some storms possible, a high of 81. Partly cloudy Thursday night, a low of 48. Cheyenne, a slight chance of thunderstorms for you tonight, a low of 52. Thursday brings sunny skies with a chance of storms, a high of 85. And partly cloudy Thursday night, a low of 48. From New Country 96.7, I'm John Gale. Have a great night. I'm gonna have to drop something on this one, guys. Woohoo! I'm speeding, and there's no way I can speed that up with that information. Just gonna have to drop some stuff. Let's see. Slight chance of showers, breezy, windy and breezy. Windy with showers. Windy with showers. Sunny with a chance of storms. Partly cloudy. Thunderstorms. Slight chance of storms. Sunny with a chance of storms, cloudy. All right, we'll try it like that. From the New Country 96.7 WeatherBug Weather Center for Laramie tonight, a slight chance of showers, windy with a low of 48. Sunny on your Thursday with a chance of storms, a high of 81. And cloudy Thursday night, a low of 48. For Cheyenne tonight, thunderstorms possible with a low of 52. Sunny on your Thursday with a chance of storms, a high of 85. And partly cloudy Thursday night, a low of 48. From New Country 96.7, I'm John Gale. Have a great night. All right, that one's perfection. Thank you. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and use our tool and do some trimming. Starting right there at the front end of the forecast, going to go ahead and delete that. Drag her way over and watch you. Yeah, look at this donut, Austin. This is cool. Little donut here, meaning it's loud in the front and in the back end, and there's a hole in the middle for your music bed. Nailed it. Thanks, John. Finally, right? Finally nailed it. Okay. Let's go ahead and bounce both those music tracks, or the music track and my voice track, into one. And add our compression normalization broadcast effects setting in the multiband compressor setting in the effects tab of Adobe Audition. Let's listen. This is a great jingle. Tell me, Steve, where it's from. Austin, from the New Country 96.7 WeatherBug Weather Center for Laramie tonight, a slight chance of showers, windy with a low of 48. Sunny on your Thursday with a chance of storms, a high of 81. And cloudy Thursday night, a low of 48. For Cheyenne tonight, thunderstorms possible with a low of 52. Sunny on your Thursday with a chance of storms, a high of 85. And partly cloudy Thursday night, a low of 48. From New Country 96.7, I'm John Gale. Have a great night. Love that outro stinger on that, or that donut out. That's really sweet. Go ahead and we're going to trim up here just a little bit tighter on this one. And let's go ahead and go tiny cam. Tiny cam. Now we'll go cam right instead. Okay, now we can go ahead and I'll show you how we do this in real time. We're going to export the file to my E drive for K-Hat. There it is. Going to override yesterday's forecast. Overwrite it. Switch cameras here and let you see this. when I'm not doing the believe it or not, I can do all this in about 45 minutes. I can do all this in about 45 minutes if I'm not streaming. So we're going to find it now in the eDrive. K-Hat should be the very first forecast. It is. Okay. And now FTPing it, send it via the internet, over the internet and through the woods to K-Hat it goes in Laramie, Wyoming, and it's good to go. And that's, guys, that's going to be it for today's radio guy. I'm really, really excited and glad that you all tuned in. I appreciate all the compliments and nice things that you guys had to say. Make sure that you like. It's always good to have radio friends and meet new folks who do audio editing in whatever form, whether it's on the internet now or real broadcast stations. It's pretty neat industry to be in. It's been something that I've loved for nearly 30-some years. As a kid, wanted to be a weather forecaster, and here I am doing weather for RFN. John says he enjoyed it. I enjoyed you being here, John. Make sure you guys give us that thumbs up. Hey, Dominic Fortini, thanks for tuning in. Let us know where you're all from. If you haven't already, Dominic, I'm not sure that I saw you earlier. Awesome job, my friend. Steve says, my first time viewing. Thank you for tuning in. So glad that you guys did. That's going to be it for today's edition of the Radio Guy. We're going to do it all again on, let's see, Friday. Now, we may do it if you guys want to tune in tomorrow. I could do it again tomorrow. Just let me know. So Albany, first timer here. Andy K from Vegas. Wow, we've just been hit with some folks here on the end. Glad that you all tuned in. I'll give you some more. All you new viewers here at the end, you waited to the last minute. Let me give you guys some confetti. This is just an appreciation. We blow our horns and say thank you and scream out. Yeah, thanks for the thumbs up there too on the Radio Guy. So you can tune in again on Friday at least, starting 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. We'll do it all again then on the Facebook page. And if you want to check us out on YouTube, you can do so as well. Just search for us on YouTube. Just search for the Radio Guy. You'll find it. It'll be the first thing I think that pops up, first or second. And then you just hit the red subscribe button, and you'll get notifications every time. Andy, I love your avatar, your picture there for your name. It looks like you're wearing a mask there, getting all corona'd up. Thank you, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time on the Radio Guy. God bless you, and have a great day. Bye-bye.